All right, it's Jay today and Gwen tomorrow, and I'm back with another adventure here. Currently, we're in Howard, Wisconsin. It is March 12th. It's about noon today, and I figured I'd come over to show you guys the gas prices, amongst other things. This is going to be just a random video of just basically showing things and talking. So as you guys can see, the 339, 308, and then diesel 469. Again, this is Howard. I'm suspecting if you're around the Milwaukee, Chicago area, that price would probably be about $5 and possibly $6 per gallon. Yeah, so anyway, another thing too that I was thinking about is, as you guys can see, for the most part, the snow is melted. There's a couple spots that we'll drive by to show some puddles. Still very cold. I think it's like mid to high 30s right now. See some ice or whatever. There's going to be snow in the shade. And there'll be snow piles, but for the most part, it looks like all the snow has actually melted. There's a little bit of snow over here hiding by the sign, and that may have fell yesterday. And the reason why I'm even talking about this is that, as you guys can see, not much on the ground as of today. But in the next 48 to 72 hours, we are going to get hammered with a massive storm, from my understanding. I believe from tonight through Friday, there's about 2 to 5 inches. And then there's talks about like foot plus, like a foot of snow, depending on where you live in eastern Wisconsin. I'm honestly hoping that that's not the case, because I'm kind of done with winter. I mean, we're in March. Like, let's move on. Let's see what else, spring and summer has for us, because I'm done with winter. The other thing I wanted to talk about, I was actually listening to Sirius XM, and I thought it was kind of interesting. So, if you're not aware of who John Fogerty is, John Fogerty is actually a band member. He actually had a solo career, but he was with CCR, Clarence Clearwater Revival. Phenomenal band from the 70s and 80s. And then his solo career, I think, from maybe the late 80s, early 90s. And apparently he was sued by CCR because of his song Old Man Down the Road. Sounded very similar to Running Through the Jungle. Again, two phenomenal songs. I really enjoy it. It brings back memories for me. But the funny thing is that, as we're aware, most cases will never reach as far as the Supreme Court. Well, John Fogerty's case with CCR actually went all the way to Supreme Court, and he won in his favor 9-0. Basically saying that you're getting sued by, like, again, he was a member of CCR, and he's getting sued by CCR for having that song. So again, I just thought it was very interesting, kind of weird and mind-boggling when you think about it, that you're getting sued by the own band that you were in, and you had a solo career. Again, I just thought it was kind of interesting because I heard it. So, but basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive around and see if there's any actually big piles of snow. Again, considering that today is Thursday, March 12th, and then, like I said, all the way till Monday next week, we are going to get hammered with a bunch of snow. I honestly hope it goes north, way north or way south, and we just get a dusting. But I don't really think that's the case, because I am really done with winter. So let's bring you guys along. So made it over to Schwabenon, which is just a suburb, just like Howard is in Green Bay. And figured I'd come over here. We're currently right by Panera's over here. So, but basically, whoa. So as you guys can see, again in the shade, we got some snow there. And I'm going to show you guys what I saw on the phone, which was kind of scary, with what we're going to be getting hit with here. And the best case scenario, I'll show you. We'll talk about the inches. So And it's over like 3 or 4 days. So again, just a little bit of snow over there, getting in the shade. And I don't know what happened here, but holy cow. Like this whole thing's off right here. Oh, there's wasp nests in there. That doesn't look very safe. So, yeah. All right, so let's pull up some stats and talk about it. So, all right. So as you guys can see today, there's just a high wind warning for today. However, tomorrow through Saturday through Sunday, Sunday through Monday is when we're going to get hit. Give me 1 second. All right, so just a wind advisor today, wind advisory. Let me get out of here. Let me go back to what I saw earlier. All right. So again, it looks like there might be a 3% chance of rain, and I'll try to show what I can for today. It looks like. However, tomorrow again, Friday, and then let me see. So Friday, high of 21, and then let me get in here. Did it earlier. So Friday the 13th, which is Friday the 13th, they are talking about 20 to 30 mile an hour winds, gusts over 40, and then a snow. I don't know where was that earlier. Saturday, 4%. There was supposed to be 1 to 3 inches of snow on Friday. Yeah. So 1 to 3 here for Friday, Thursday night. So tonight into Friday, 1 to 3. Best case scenario. I'm going to do the minimum and then I'll do the maximum. So 1 to 3. So that's 1 inch, possibly. And then 3 to 5. So that's 4 inches. That's a minimum. 8 inches. So 4. That's 12 inches. And again, I'm doing the minimum. 12. That's 17 inches by Sunday night. And then Monday, so 18 inches would be the minimum amount of snow that we'd get over the next 4 days. Again, that's the minimum. Now let's do the maximum. And again, I hope this is just, a fluke, and that I honestly would like to, Dustin I would be happy with. I don't think that's going to happen. So maximum 3 inches. 8 inches. For Saturday, we'd be at over 8 inches. 12 inches, that puts us at 20 inches. And then another 8 inches Sunday night. So that'd be 28 inches. And then 3, that would be, is that 31 inches? Yeah, so the landscape is definitely going to look a little different after today. And like I said, I feel like the ground is probably warmed up enough where like maybe the first couple inches will melt. However, I don't know if, I'm not 100% sure if, and again, I apologize because I had put the phone so that way you guys could see it. So I'm hoping that you guys saw that. But anyway, so if you don't hear from me in a while, maybe come check on me because of the snow. But I honestly hope that we get I'll be fine with just a couple inches, but 31 inches, that's going to bury a lot of people. Yeah, so I hope I honestly hope this is, I don't even know what to say. Like they've been talking about it, but I was just kind of blowing them off, because I honestly hope we don't get that amount. But at least a snowblower will get used. That's the only thing I can think of that's a good positive thing out of this right now, but I honestly hope we don't get any of it. I hope it moves north or south, so then it'll avoid us, but I guess we'll see. So again, a lot of the landscape will look a lot different here in the next couple days. We'll be back to winter, and I thought we were doing spring, so. All right. Made it over here to the far east side of Green Bay. And like I was telling before, or saying before, just the snow that's left or remaining is either in piles or basically shaded areas. So yeah, so and there's a spot up here too that I figured I'd show you guys. So we have some snow off over here, and then right there on the ground, again in shaded areas. So there's two spots here, again shaded areas. Got a little bit of snow, a little deep too. And I'm suspecting that's from them plowing the parking lot and pushing it over the edge there at the ravine here on the east side of Green Bay. That's pretty cool. I like that VW van there, all electric. Made it over to Walmart now, and as you guys can see, this is all that's left. These piles were huge the other day. Would take up all these lanes right here, but as you can see, they are dwindling down. I'm suspecting that's all going to change here in like the next 72 hours. You know, the funny thing is I wonder if anybody actually, I didn't even know that car was behind me. If anybody actually takes a magnet and, you know, after the snow melts, goes over there and like basically looks for like change and stuff. That'd be an interesting video probably. But yeah, that's very interesting. Like I said the other day, those piles were huge, you know, from all the snow getting melted and everything. But as you can see, they're pretty much just a little bit's left now. So all right, so as you guys can see, they've already prepped the road. There's brine on the road. If you guys see all those lines, we're currently here in Beard Creek. And as you can see, this is the way it looks like all throughout Green Bay, on the highway, on the city streets, and then over here in Beard Creek. And the reason why I came over here is I was wanting to see the hills. There's a couple sled hills or skiing hills over here that I don't know if they make their snow or if it's just snow from Mother Nature. But I figured we'd come over and take a look. Yep, there's a pile right there. Look at that pile of snow. That's a pretty significant pile. Some pile snow over there in the shade. Some over here too. So I'm not seeing any. I'm kind of surprised I'm not seeing any big snow on these hills, but this may be because they're in the sun. Okay, there's a little bit up there, but not much. Look at over here. This has got quite a bit. This must be like the sledding portion. Look at all that snow. Holy cow. Look at that. That is a lot of snow. And I don't believe they make that. I think that's actually like from Mother Nature, actually. Wow. That's the most snow I've seen so far. And we'll turn around in here. It looks like you cannot go up there. So, but look at that snow. That's a lot of snow. Holy cow. Wow. And again, all this is before all the big snow that we're going to be getting here And maybe I will combine the videos to show you the aftermath. I think I want to time lapse the snowstorm, but we'll see. You know, I don't know yet. That is a lot of snow. That is a lot of snow. Turn it around. Oh my God. Why does it keep... like, you forget how to use a camera if you don't use it for a while, I see. Wow. That is crazy. Alright, so that again is the before, prior to the snowstorms that we're going to be getting, and then we'll show you the aftermath. Talk to you guys later. Bye! So, I misspoke on the hill that you saw, that all that snow, the piles of snow and everything. Gwen had told me that they had a snow machine there they bought a while back, so all those piles of snow that you saw there on that little hill there, that there's a good chance that was made from their snow machine and not actually Mother Nature. I did not know that. Now I do know that, but I wanted to address that before I make a false statement or alternative facts. So anyway, just figured I'd let you know, and we'll go from there. All right, so this is the backyard of what it looks like today before the snow. As you can see, there's a little bit of snow along the fence line. Give me 1 second while God, I don't know why it was so hard to move that. So again, like just a little bit of snow, but this is all going to change here shortly. And as you guys can see, man, they're talking about like this snowfall that we're supposed to get is going to be like within the top 5 ever, which I am not looking forward to that. So, but anyway, this is the yard. And it'll look different in the next couple days. Imagine this will be covered up, but I should be able to do measurements off this, so, and I might time lapse the big one, so that should be pretty cool. Got some rocks if anybody needs some rocks. Alright, so today is Friday, March 13th, and as you guys can see, there's a little bit of snow covering some of the grass areas. Not a whole lot. Again, I'm not sure how much we got last night. The majority of it that I saw in our yard has kind of already melted. However, the wind is picking up, and again, this is just the beginning, so figured I'd drive around and show you guys some of the snow that's out there. So I think it's like sleeting right now. Yeah, made it almost over to the west side now. Once we cross the bridge here, we'll be on the west side of Green Bay. Actually, I'm not seeing any snow. Just a little bit in some spots, but I mean, like, and again, it's all the shaded areas. I wonder what they're doing over here. Got a big crane and some other stuff. Ah, that's interesting. Now that I said that, now it starts to snow. That's funny. Interesting. So kind of made it over here by Perkins Park on the west side, I guess you could say. It's kind of that neighborhood. And you can clearly see there's some snow. And it's currently snowing now too, sticking to the ground. Kind of interesting considering that there's hardly any on the west or on the east side. But over here, that has definitely changed. Look at that yard up there. Off to the left has it snow all the way around their house. Some of the other yards don't have hardly anything. That's so interesting. So years ago, the city used to flood this little area out over here and make like a little ice rink. I don't know if they still do that or not here in this area. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been over here, so. What is gas today? $3.18. It looks like over there, with the high being 4.10. Gwen always used to get gas at this little gas station when we lived over here on the west side of town. I did it once or twice, and then kind of got peed off at the person who worked there because it's like she didn't care. And look at the snow come now. So that's so interesting. Again, I forgot how much we're supposed to get today, but yeah, interesting. Let that guy go. So got a heaping pile of snow right there. There's actually some over here. And this must be all the snow that was plowed last night, I'm thinking, because it looks fresh. You can see the tire marks in it. And this is way on the west side of Green Bay. So look at that pile of snow. Yeah, this was plowed this morning. I'm suspecting this landscape will change here in the next couple days, with the little bit of snow that these piles have. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, that's interesting. I'm pretty sure there'll be big old mounds of snow here in the next couple days, so got some snow there. So this is the man-made snow that I was showing you guys yesterday. In about 48 to 72 hours, whoa, I almost took a digger. All of Green Bay is gonna look like this. So, man, we're in for a what do you call it? Snowmageddon? I don't want it, but. And it's currently kind of snowing right now a little bit. So this is obviously before the snowfall. I needed somebody out here to measure it, and Bucky volunteered, so we're gonna get a measurement from him. I'm honestly hoping that the snow doesn't get that tall. I mean, I'd be fine with a couple inches, but this is before. Stay tuned for the aftermath. All right, so today is March 14th, Saturday, March 14th. And it is roughly, let me see, about 11:08 right now. And just figured I'd come down here. And again, this is before I was gonna say hurricane. This is before Winter Storm Elsa. And it's kind of calm right now too, which is so weird. Like, it's just that eerie feeling before a storm. This tree looks kind of cool too. And this is the Bay of Green Bay. Currently standing in Green Bay too. And if you look across the harbor, there's the Leo Frigo Bridge. I'll try to zoom in. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. I can't see it on here. Oh, maybe I can a little bit. You can see the smoke from over there, one of the factories. That might be Green Bay Packaging. But yeah, so. You can actually hear the ice out here, like, cracking. That is so interesting. Oh, look at these trees. Bunch of shells here on the beach. Look at that one. That looks really cool. Huh, look at this. Some mushrooms. That is very interesting. Some on that tree too. But yeah, again, so this is before the storm, and I think the storm is supposed to start sometime this evening. Not sure when, but when it starts, I don't think it's gonna stop until sometime Monday afternoon or night, with heavy snow. Which is interesting because the stores were like, both stores that we went to were packed. Yeah, this is very interesting. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but like, if you're quiet, if I stay quiet enough, you can actually hear the ice cracking. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to hear that, so. But anyway, so let's go get some gas, fill my car up, and then head back home is the plan. So. So over here on the east side again, kind of towards downtown, just came across this. This is kind of cool. Got this big old train engine here. Sounds like it's on. kind of cool. And then you got a truck up here on the tracks. I always wondered, it's kind of cool how they navigate the tracks. Look at that. That's pretty neat. Gonna pump up some gas here at this good old Quick Trip on University Avenue. $3.49 for 87, $3.46. Premium of 91 is $4.69, and then E85 $2.99. Wow. All right. So today is March 15th, Sunday, March 15th, 2026. And we got to get the snowblower prepped because we'll need it for all the snow that we got. Let's give it a look. So I think they said we had like 6 inches of snow. Not 100% sure, but looks a little bit more than it. So, and then there's a lot more coming. Right now, I think that the snow has kind of settled down a little bit right now, but it'll be picking back up. Stay tuned for the time lapse. So today, again, is March 15th, and we're out here on the roads. It's about 6 or 7 inches have already fallen. Now it's sleeting right now too, and you can see that this road has been plowed, which is nice, but none of the side roads have been plowed at all. So figured I'd bring you guys along to show you. It's kind of interesting. There's nobody out right now. Well, the roads look, I mean, they're not bad. So the main drags aren't. Side streets, I'm pretty sure, are nice and sloppy. And this is the east side of Green Bay, so those piles of snow right there. Holy cow. And just to think, 2 days ago, there was nothing. That semi back there to the left may not be getting out for a while. Just to think, there's only like 7 inches, maybe 7 that's on the ground, and we're almost gonna get 2 times more than this here overnight and into tomorrow. Yeah, that's like you said, the main roads aren't bad, but it's the side roads that you got to navigate. Let's go to Walmart and get something real quick that I got to pick up. And there are big piles back there. Remember the other day when I came through here and their piles were nice and small. Those piles are nice and big now. Whoa. Why did I honk the horn? That's silly. Cool thing is it's going to be nice and dead in here, so. All right. And by dead, I mean like that there won't be anybody in here. Yeah, look at that over there. Look at those piles of snow. Look at that. Big old piles again. And they're only gonna get bigger. We'll just go for like a little drive around and then head on back home, because I don't want to really be out here in this stuff. So And this will probably be the last time I drive today, considering that it's only going to get way worse later. Yeah, I can't even see the middle line. I know there's one there, but I can't see it. That guy over there in the white truck has a whole trailer full of snow blowers. You'll see him come through here in the intersection. Look at that. And like 2 of them seem like they're on. He must be snow blowing people out or something. Look at the wind. It's literally making this bounce back here. I don't know if you guys could see that before, but it was bouncing pretty good. Yeah, like I said, I don't even know. I can't see. There's no center line. Yeah, roads are just getting more sloppy the further we go in. I'll probably go up one more green light, and then I'm going to head on down to the right and make my way back home, just because the roads are not the greatest right now. And, you know, I feel like, you know, I don't really have anywhere to go. And I should be at home, you know, like, considering the roads are only going to get worse, and it's sleeting and there's ice. Yeah, this is all slushies. Skeleton fell over back there. And they've got a tow ban and emergency something where you're not allowed to park on the streets. And if you get stuck, you're basically stuck, and they're not helping you get out. So look at that. And like the majority of the roads that are out in the country, like right now, if you take 29 and go west, they're all black roads, meaning they're not advised to drive on right now. And the crazy thing is about 2 weeks ago, or probably even more than that, I started seeing them take down the fences out in the pastures. However, with the blowing snow, that's not gonna really help. So yeah, so I just stuck to the east side. Maybe tomorrow, after it's all over, we'll venture out and show you what it looks like tomorrow. But I honestly, like, I don't want to be out right now. Like, the roads are really slick, and I'm gonna take advantage of actually maybe snow blowing the driveway. Oh, it looks like the plow got that. Oh, man. Right in the snowbank for that. Right in the snowbank. Let's go down this way. Let's see if the RAV4 got some muscles to go up this hill with this snow and stuff. Whee! Yeah, it's actually not doing bad. I thought it was gonna slide and all over the place, but that's not bad. Kind of impressive. Oh, I was like, that's not good. Driving down the wrong side of the road over there. So they're not bad yet, like I said, but it's only going to get worse. And it's currently 9:50 right now, so... Got a green light, so that's cool. There's not really a spot to go right there. Oh my God, that's some deep snow. So made it home, and I'd say we're probably 6 inches right now on the table. As you can see, there's quite deep back here. So and the storm has just begun. So later on, there's probably about another 18 inches that are gonna drop. I honestly hope it doesn't, but maybe this will all be covered up. But we'll see. Man. All right. Let's get one more look. See if we can zoom in before. Now I can't read what that says here, but when I get down, it looks it's covering the 6. So I don't think the table is gonna fill up in here with the holes unless, yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. But I don't want my camera to get wet, so I'm gonna put this away. So it's March 15th still. It's about 4:30, and Gwen and I shoveled and snowblowed all this earlier, and there's about another 6 inches here. So we'll have to take care of this here shortly. Let's go and track around the side of the house. Man, this is deep. Holy cow. I didn't even know where to walk. Look at this. Look at those. Wow. I don't even see Bucky anymore. Holy cow. Yeah. Where the heck is Bucky? So maybe 10 inches. Holy cow. Let's clean this off. So this isn't so. There's a camera we're time lapsing the whole storm, but this isn't crazy. Look at how deep that is. Wow. I can't even see Bucky anymore. Holy cow. Looks like a giant donut. Wow. So, looks like the batteries are good to go. Gonna put these back in a snowblower and snow blow. So today is Monday, March 16th. And so supposedly this is the end of the snow apocalypse. Or Snowmageddon. Let's look out here now. And as you guys can see, we lost a lot of snow on the table because I can see Bucky's head now. But look at on the back fence back there. The snow drifts are almost up to the top of the fence. And that's not saying the rest of the yard too. So like, but we'll go out there and do some cleaning and I'll bring you guys along and we'll go from there. So again, March 16th. I just want this to be over with. Like, and there's no reason to leave because our street has not been plowed. And I don't know how deep the snow is out there. And I'm pretty sure we're probably 20 inches maybe in. So, and with the wind blowing, you know, it's going to be hard to keep track of how many inches actually fall. But, yeah. So, all right. All right, so I got the snowblower all ready to go. Let's see what we're dealing with, and we'll go from there. You can kind of hear somebody snow blowing right now, too, so. Holy cow. So there's probably about another 8 inches here. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Holy cow. Well, let's go for a walk around the house. This is insane. And again, I snowblowed this twice yesterday. Holy cow. Oh my god. Holy cow. Wow. I mean, it is like, look guys. And this is just a chore just to get out of the house. I'm not going anywhere. Look at this. You can see where the snow has definitely, wow. Look at this. I mean, this is like, I'm buried all the way up right now. This is insane. Look at that. Wow. How you doing, Bucky? Holy cow. Wow. It's insane. Waiting for this to be done. Holy cow. All right, so it's currently March 16th. We're after Winter Storm Elsa had came through. Pretty much all the snow is done falling. It's just a lot of drifts now. It's about 4:20, and I figured I'd come out and drive around. This is not sponsored by Gwen. In fact, she'd probably yell at me for doing this. In fact, I know she would. Yeah, This is, like, again, Gwen not approved for this little journey out. But for the most part, some of these side streets seem like they're all clear. It's just glazed with snow. Used to be 2 lanes through here, now it's 1 lane. Comes a fire truck coming down the road back there. Look at the piles of snow. This is insane. Let's go down here. Wow. Yep, there goes the fire truck over there off to the left. You guys won't see it, but because look at this. Snow Armageddon. Snowpocalypse. Wow. So much snow. Alright. There goes the paramedics. Oh, I can see the center line, so that's good. Man, that was all sliding back there. All sliding. I think the gas stations would be the only thing open today just because of how much snow we got. Now earlier there was a semi stuck over here in the intersection. It looks like there's some cars stuck here too now. Couple cars. So there's a semi block in Mason and Maine earlier. Oh yeah. Somebody's walking down the middle of the road right here. That's because the sidewalks aren't clear. Oh, I guess the gas station's in a grocery store and Walmart. Oh, that was a big pothole back there. Looks like O'Reilly might be open too. I don't think I've ever seen the road like this, where it's just, again, obviously this is Main Street, here, and like it's completely glazed over with snow. And it's gonna all turn to ice tomorrow, by tonight, this will all be ice. Which sucks. The good thing is everybody's driving, really nice, considering the circumstances, so that's good. I would think all the main drags would be, somewhat clear, and then all the side streets are still going to be nice and sloppy and hard to maneuver. It's almost like I'm out in the country driving, but clearly I'm in the city. do you, buddy. You do you. I'm gonna take it nice and slow. Somebody was saying earlier that some cars were just stopped in the middle of the road because they couldn't go any further. Like, and I haven't seen, other than that one car at the intersection back there, I haven't seen anything yet. I've seen some vehicles with their hazards on, but they're basically snow blowing their driveways out. Man. It is so weird seeing this completely snow covered. And this is all gonna turn to ice. I mean, even some of the hospitals, like the VA hospital, completely closed today because of the weather. Purveya Clinic, I don't know if it was the clinic, if it was actually the hospital. I mean, for the emergency room, I could see them staying open, and urgent care possibly, but hospitals closing because of this. I mean, this tells you how bad it is here. There was a pretty bad fire too somewhere earlier, and I don't know where at, and we're not gonna go and investigate that because, like, the emergency responders need to take care of that. So yeah, look at this. Yeah, so I can't even see the like, I mean, obviously you can't see the line, you know, but oh man, this is crazy. Thank God we got some good plow drivers. There's like a bunch of snow, big old pile of snow stuck in the middle of the road back there. Nobody's washing their car today. This is insane. I was gonna say I don't want to be that guy and take up both lanes, but as you can see, all the two vehicles in front of me are doing the same thing. So we are gonna do that too, since we don't know where the lane actually is. Holy cow, it's like driving on a dirt road. Wow. And we're coming into downtown right now, so I'm gonna put it in trail mode to see if it drives if it handles better, since we're on the snow anyway. Bumpity bump bump bump. You do you, buddy. You do you. I'm not in a hurry. Coming to the west side now. Once we cross this bridge, and you can see some smoke, so I wonder if that's actually coming from the plant that caught on fire this morning. Again, I'm not familiar with where that plant is, so and just to think, 3 days ago, none of this snow was here. Friday night, there was nothing here. It was all bare. I mean, there was piles, like little piles, but nothing like it is now. Look at that car spinning through the intersection. Wow. Man. $3.39 for gas. Let's go out over here, see what's going on over here. And we got a yellow. Give it some gas to go through here. Oh, perfect. Perfecto. Snow's just getting blown back into the road. So I'm thinking that this snowstorm that we had was worse than the one we got like 7 years, maybe 8 years ago in 2018. Oh, this is nice up here. This is the first time I've seen concrete since the east side. said, for the most part, the snow's all done. It's just the blowing now. Looks like there's a vehicle stuck right there in a ditch. Off over there to the left. Oh yeah, he's in there good. That's right on Ashland Avenue. Holy cow. Let's turn up here down Lombardy Avenue. Oh, that's all ice over there. Holy cow. Look at that snow on the top of that truck. Look, guys. That is a lot of snow. Holy cow. I gotta go over here and get a picture of this. This is interesting. You let me go. We'll just go right up here because I can't see anyway. Whoa. Wow. That is a lot of snow. That's probably like 3 feet up there on top of that guy's truck of snow. Whoa. Let me get through, buddy. There's the stadium. I was gonna say Lombardi. Lambeau Field is what I meant to say. Now, if there's a Packer game going on, they'd ask for shovelers, but there's nothing going on that I know of. So, throwing a little bit of salt down. Take the highway back over now if we can. See how the roads are over that way. Look at all that snow that's plowed over there. Lambeau Field is closed today. Shocking. I think everything is closed. Unless it's a grocery store or Quick Trip. Who the heck, that's the green light? Oh, that we do. Look at that drift off that roof right there. Holy cow. Now there's 3 lanes here somewhere. We got a green arrow. So it looks like if I would have took that way there off to the right, that'll take me to Military Avenue. But it looks like there's a vehicle stuck over there in the middle of the road that must have stalled or something. It's like stuck in the road over there. So we're gonna take the ramp up here and make our way back to the east side. And that was just a little drive around, showing you guys the aftermath of Snowmageddon. I was gonna say Snarmageddon. Snowmageddon, oh my god. Can't even talk. Put it back in normal mode, take it out of trail. Oh, look at this. This is the nicest concrete I've seen all day. What the heck? This is not... Let's hope the rest of the highways are like this. This is nice. You can still see some black smoke. Green Bay Converting must be over here where they had that. Look at this. The highways are nice. Look at this. Now they need a focus. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, you can smell the chemicals in the air. That sucks. There's gonna be a lot of people. Oh, I gotta get over. I wasn't paying attention. There's a lot of people that are probably not gonna have a job tomorrow. You could just see the ice underneath. Holy cow. Comes the paramedics. They see the black smoke too, so maybe that's not the Green Bay plant that caught on fire. Maybe this is a new one. Oh, you can't even go down there, so. But that's it. So that's the plant that caught on fire this morning. Oh, you can still smell the fumes and stuff. Well, we are not going that way. I'm getting out of here. Let's go back home.
Let me out! I'm stuck in your pocket.
There goes the paramedics that was going back the other way. Now it came back this way. $3.44 for gas over here. $3.39 there. I'm not going through there, but I am going to take the highway. Like, wind is blowing. But like I said, the highway looks clean. And dry, which is interesting. Now the roads are getting a little sloppy. Just a little sloppy. Don't see anything in a ditch. That's good. Some not so nice spots. Make our way up Leo Frigo Bridge. What's going on? Oh, I thought that was like emergency vehicles up here. See, this lane isn't clean. Oh, this is salt. Okay, so we put some salt down. Greatest, so we go over to this lane. Again, I have not seen one vehicle in a ditch yet, so that's good. Actually, I did see one on Ashland Avenue. So just one. And it was a truck. So. But on the highways, nothing. This is nice. Oh, there's a second vehicle. Third vehicle. There's a white vehicle over here off to the left. That one's in there ways. Man. Now we get to go down the ramp that's been probably cleaned like 4 or 5 times and snow has covered back over it. That was pretty deep. He couldn't stop. Got a green light. Now, I've seen it in the past where there's been 2 cars stuck on the side of the road over here to the right. But as you can see, that's not today, so, which is good. All right. right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap these videos up, guys. If you like this kind of content, please feel free to subscribe, like, share, follow. And with that, we'll catch you on the next adventures here, there, and everywhere. And hopefully we're going into spring and we're done with Snowmageddon. I was gonna say Snarpageddon again. But yeah, this has been one heck of a ride for the last couple days, and I think we're all done with it now, so we can move on. So wow, talk to you guys later.